Go away, come on. Not a different design, but a different approach. We're going to want to clean this up. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, because we'll do this. And then we'll have one more layer here. I find it hard to build with the deep slate, although I just made some cobbled, because normally you have cobbled. The cobbled deep slate has all the different variants and stuff, and normal deep slate doesn't, so it's kind of, you're limited to using one single block. So that's why I find it I don't build as much with the deep slate, because you got one block to work with, so you got to come up with ways to do it. And I guess that's why you got the multi-sides. That'll give you plenty of variants to use. So I think this was, I was going to put a light here. Okay, that lights things up. So then we just need a ceiling in here. I think, can I do it like, I wonder if I did like this. No. Let's see. We'll try this a different way. There. Okay. Oh, there, I can get up. I'd left that one, one stair missing just so I could get up. But if I can jump on the sides, yeah, that'll work. So let's do this. There we go. Let's clear this a little bit out. A lot more digging to do than I thought, so this may take a little longer than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a quick just run down here and fill in the blocks, but once you start having to dig, that adds a bit of time to everything. So that will be the roof going down. And then here, this is where the new one starts. So we have one row here, which is like where that's going to go. And then one row here. And that is where that will go. And then that'll be there. So that is the template for going down. And then here, come on, that is another cobble. So we will continue. So I'm going to continue all the way down with this. So this is going to be 1, 2, so 5, and then we'll have our amethyst. So that, you know what that means. That means a time lapse. I'm going to have to go under a time lapse to get this done, because you don't want to watch me just sitting here chopping blocks for the rest of the day. There we go. Got our, I guess, our passageway or tunnel down. I kind of like the way this came out. I'm not going to put anything on top here. I'm just going to leave it that way. Although I am going to decorate like these little cubbies hole here, because I think they look a little like bare. So we'll put a couple little plants here just to brighten it up. And then in between here, I'm going to put like a decorated pot with like a bush. And then another one. And it should, since I left 5, this makes it easy. I'm right in the middle. So we'll put a little plant and a flower. And like over here, we'll do a little plant and then a flower over on this side. 1, 2, yeah, there. Like that, all the way down. So we got a little touch of greenery here. So that was that. So that needs to be there. Boy, I am actually having good luck. I am not putting things in the pot. I'm actually just putting the thing on top of the pot. Normally, when I do this, I end up with the flower pot inside the decorated pot, which is kind of it's been an annoyance of mine. And then we got one more. Like, so yeah, like there. And okay, I end up with 2 extra, which is fine. I think that helps. Just a little touch of color and life in here. And I have added extra. I am adding plants in here, so it's not completely sterile and stuff. So we come down here, got this nice tunnel. I think the lighting works out. The 3-dimensional works really good. I think instead of having like a 1 block deep or even a 2 block, having the 3 block, even if the 3rd block is a background, I think that really helps kind of give it some kind of dimension. So next we're going to have to come down here, figure out the entryway, because this is going to have to be an entryway. So I may have to end this and push a roof out. So this actually joins up here with the tunnel there. So I'm going to need to figure this thing out on how this room is going to go, which means I probably need to raise the roof, at least, let's see, maybe up to, oops, let's get my, no, I don't want the silk this time. I want the non-silk. Like maybe this might be the roof level right here. If I can go, let's go back. Maybe at that level right there. So that could be the roof line there, which means I need to clear out all of this. Let me do this real quick, just so I can get a good idea. So if my roof line is right here, and I could put a half slab or something up here for the roof, and then all this is going to be all cleared out through here. And I still need to come up with like a color scheme. Like all those go out of here. And then I'll push out the walls on either side the same distance. Actually, it'll be a little farther that way. So there's probably like a room here, and then a little transit station would be over there. So let's see, got 1. So if I push this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this would be the dimension. And I'd actually have to go out 6. Yeah, so this would be where, there. This would be wall starts. And I'll probably have to push it back a couple, because I'm trying to make the walls much, thicker in this build, just to give some depth. Depth and three-dimensionality. How's that for trying to use big words? Oops, and then here, I need to do that. So I can't go too far, but this would be... Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so the corner of the room would be here. And then we would just need to push it out this way. And then going this way, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Oh, okay. I can't push it too far this way. Lesson learned. Not there, not there. So maybe the roof, yeah, so the roof is going to have to end. End here, yeah, so this room, so it goes out 5 that way. Well, the room can go out 5. Or no, it can't go out 5. It can go out 3. Yeah, so maybe I'm just going to go 3 out on either side. Yeah, I need to figure out something to do with this thing. Because I've got this big wall right here. So I need to figure out what to do with it. And then I can finish putting in my... yeah, so like... And then up here, let me put these 2 back in here and we'll have to figure out. So we're going to have to figure out a way to do it. So maybe it'll be not as big as I anticipate. So we'll go up and then maybe out 3. Yeah, so we'll have this here and then 1, 2, 3. And then we have another wall right here. So maybe, oh yeah, so maybe if I dig out in this direction, this will be where the transit stuff is. So you would come here, there'll be a doorway here, because I think, yeah, if this is high enough, I could keep it, yeah, I can get a doorway out here. Or like a little hall. So there'd be a hallway going this way. And then it will meet up on this side. Yeah, it'll meet up on this side with this one here. Okay, I think I have spent way too much time planning my next build when I really need to just end today's video and then pick this up next time. Now that I've got a good idea what I'm going to do, because I need the hallway to go out that way. But this will be, we'll have a little room here. And this will go out, and then the stairs will continue down straight that way. And then we'll have a little hallway here, which goes into the transit area. And it'll have the 2 sets of rails that we're going to do. Let's pick those up. Oh, I don't need those. Okay, good. So I'm going to say that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.